All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. 2 outs, base is empty. Dirk Iden up now for the Mets.
He consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate near the tops in the league.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Siri makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back now in Tampa Bay, and pitching here today, Dirk Iden.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. Here comes a pitch. That one down the line, and foul ball. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind of the pitch. He goes down looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
This to center field. Gilbert under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Yandy Diaz now.
Diaz.
And that one fouled off.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging. Down in order go the Rays. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Rafael Devers. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Strike 2. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swung on, belted. Siri raging back towards the wall. Caught just shy of the wall. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Wow, pretty amazing that only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in.
Set for the bottom of the third. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Isaac Paredes. And the pitch. That one to first. Steps on first for the out.
Batting in, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So up next, J.P. Crawford. That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
It's all kicking off soon. Better stay with a grip, bro. I don't know about your goons. Round there, everything lift up. Whether it's draw, win or lose, none of my friend them give up.
1 down, base is empty. And that's too high. Righty delivers. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and the pitcher just won the battle.
Jose Siri, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, move. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. And next for the Mets, Patrick Wisdom. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately.
Runner takes off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Iden around third. He scores. It's 7-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. Well, these Rays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And there's a ball.
Baby boys.
And the slider just misses.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And out the man make everything he can.
Payoff pitch.
You know that man makes money.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
He's lost in the wilderness. He's lost.
McNeil swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And it's fouled away. One out, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. Goes down looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And the batter now, Yandy Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. Rays with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Tampa. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, stepping in the long ball threat, Rafael Devers. The wind of the pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The 1-2. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Triple digits on that last pitch. Danny Jansen to hit here. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1. Jansen measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The Rays yet to pick up a hit here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one pushed foul. The wide to kick the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Rafaela on the move to the alley. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Dirk Iden. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add to their lead. It's 10-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there, too. He gave it a great effort, but, you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Isaac Paredes now. Iden back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Righty to the plate. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Now up for Tampa Bay, J.P. Crawford. His righty-lefty splits there. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Siri now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the second and final game of the series. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Down in order go the Rays. Not looking good. They're down 10-0.
Take a walk with the full moon. Roll button and zip top. It's all kicking off soon. Best stay with a quick rub. I don't know about your goons.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And now the 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
And down on strikes, and there's one down.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Now he breaks his bat. And a couple of quick outs.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Two outs. And a foul ball.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rays held in check here. They're down 10-0. Base is empty, one away. Now here is Dirk Iden. He's already homered in this game. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And here it comes.
You see?
Bunting, and it's in the air. Jansen on to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
And he deals. Devers stands in now and watches strike one.
Man made the boat for the water.
And a big swing and a miss. Iden into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it.
Man make them happy. 'Cause man make them toys.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Everything he can.
The 0-2.
You know that man makes money.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Man,
The 0-2.
this is a man's world.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's lost.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Danny Jansen. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. On the ground to third. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
2 outs, base is empty. Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. And that's downstairs and outside. There's a swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. In the air out to center. Sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom 9, and stepping in for the Rays, Isaac Paredes. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Softly hit to third, and he picks it up in foul territory.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Nimmo going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point. I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Next offering is fouled back. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And they're down to their last out.
26 up and 26 down. One more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. Siri now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Two down, nobody on. The Rays down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And history! It's a perfect game!
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
the final line score for this afternoon.